Renegade. We're not afraid. Yeah, man. Up, man. Bag one, man. Heal up. All man the heights. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, the wilderness with there, you know. All right. So here this stuff. We have a reason and in the day, yeah. This is something with the former Prime Minister Bill Scolin. Make a speech about Michael Manley. When you just remember, say, Andrew, Kanjo on this, they'd come out and want to join the propaganda line, for spread propaganda on Sir Michael Manley. And say he mash up the place and one bag of foolishness. I call them talk about 18 and one kind of little things. You know, when nobody not buying, people not buying foolishness. Yes, still, when I say these things, you know, every minute you see him go around housing trust and got some things where Manley himself, vision and set. But him a live off, I try to look good and a cut ribbon because I remember I wasn't trusting that. See, not for him vision. Yeah? And then you hear him play it, but you hear the man I say, I'm study Manley. Him study Manley for trick the people then. Because him not really for the poor and needy. Him for the rich and greedy. Yeah? That was the Manley. Because Manley dead poor. Yeah. So when I look back, what I hear what Bruce say, and I give him credit for what him say, you know, because when a man come out, come talk truth now, whether you are JLP, PMP or no P, and you hear a former JLP or Prime Minister, former Prime Minister, you know, JLP, leader of the JLP, come out and feel say him to speak the truth about Sir Manley, then you give him credit for what him say. I want to listen carefully. Listen this.
Since Marcus Garvey must be credited for raising the political consciousness.
Play it back.
Michael Manley, more than anyone else since Marcus Garvey, must be credited for raising the political consciousness of the Jamaican people and motivating them to political action. He was a man who refused to accept things as they were and was unapologetic in his pursuit of change. His concern for the welfare of Jamaica led him to an appreciation of the intricate international economic and political relationships and the way in which they impacted on Jamaica's fortunes. His untiring efforts to change those relationships earned him international recognition and made his an authoritative voice in important councils around the globe.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So when we hear Bruce come out, Bruce have Quebec and your owners. Run out with some bitterness and talk some foolishness. When you run out in bitterness and people start correct, I enjoy people like me, by the way. You know? When they just see what Bruce has said, look about, right? Yeah? I want to see what him say. Michael Manley, more than anyone else since Marcus Garvey, must be credited for raising the political consciousness and him tell you the international statesman he was. And that's true. Them can't go around it. No. You can't point, I'm want them do something for me. Look at a man like this and point one finger upon him and say, yeah, you rob the money, you rob poor people, you rob some person, them thing there. You can't do nothing like that. So them come and do propaganda. Now we have Bruce who come and say, no, we have to talk the truth. You can't play them man that this a Jamaican to, you know, play politics with them man there. Only man they stand up to big powers. Only man. Well, back in at the time, because you have man of the wilderness to stand up to anything, you know. We're not business. We just start to mind, you know. Right, all right, and wrong, you know. Man of the wilderness are different kettle of fish, you know. Yeah, say man, you know, around here we keep it real. Manly heights. To the bone. Yeah, man. Not only me, up to Kanjo, after I rush man, they talk about the downfall and 70s and him come back on him word. Hear what him say, yes, sir. Come on, play some Manley, you know. Hear what him say, yes, sir. Yeah.
A story. And this is a true story. Today is my birthday, the 22nd of July, 1972 is the year I was born. I'm certain that Mr. Bunting knows the significance of that year very well. That is the year Michael Manley won the elections. In February of that year, I believe. And I was born in July. My father was elated by the victory of Michael Manley.
Remember, this is the same man just a couple of days before I fling fire upon Monday, say Monday make the country run. After a them, you know, mash up the country and do all kind of things. You know. Say Monday do this. So when Monday said everything right for the people, the man just go to the path. Them destroy that. Yeah.
Because, like you and many other Jamaicans, he felt that the message of liberation, of political empowerment, which is described in our vernacular as the Semiticization of our country, that was necessary coming out of colonialism. It was necessary to shake off the colonial mindset.
So when Monday do this, or you come and say it's necessary after Bruce talk. No, when me come out, come talk and people start hammering. That's why me not stop hammering me now. Because him disrespectful. You don't disrespect a man, but we know shake him man. I'm funeral too, man. He's a man like. Me don't know a politician, but some one man this. Yeah, man. When badly in state, go on the two and everything to man. You know? Do them things because them man do great things. You see me, I say, we are Manley, I say Manley, you know, business, if you're JLP, PNP, I know. When them do foolishness, you have to talk, you have to just straightforward. Hold them to account, like how my old man used to teach. My old man used to be in bush jacket. Me used to be a bush jacket too. Yeah, man, a bush jacket too, man. See, of course. See? So you when I say just listening, man, I still the same study Manley. And I eat him use and trick people. What I'm reading for the big boys. Listening.
And to see ourselves as independent people. Michael Manley said that we will walk on our 2 feet and not on our knees. I, Andrew Michael Holness, firmly believes in that. So when I was born, my father insisted on my mother that my name should be Michael. If he had his way, things may have turned out differently. But my mother insisted that my name should be Andrew, a faithful disciple.
Faithful to who?
And I am here as Andrew Michael. When I heard the furor created when I did not call my godfather's name, and a man who I respect and study his work.
When you listen good again, nothing must pass him. The man who him respect, but him fling, I try to fling him under the bus. Some man they make on a stage and all kind of thing, when much billion. In a man do much billion did missing and them thing there. You never hear that. Him have something where you hear 1 cent missing or something when have in the parks and the market them up on AMC up. When them a try divest by the way, right now. But them a try divest. Still have the brand AMC now run, but them a try divest. You hear what I'm just say? Study work. Me tell you say you have to listen them, you know. Because pictures, photos talk. Have a message. Talk. Me when me look on photo, me look to certain things, you know, like real investigator. When me listen voice note, same thing. Tell the story, yeah man. And when me watch like the videos, I've been a lot of things. That's why I can pick things from these things. There's 3 things can't go wrong. Yeah? Here where him says study, listen.
My godfather's name.
Godfather no.
And a man who I respect.
In respect.
And study his work.
Study work.
And believe still in his mission.
And believe still in a mission.
And I did not respond because it is not appropriate.
And then believe still in a Manley mission. So if you believe in a Manley mission, then why you go and say a Manley mash up the thing if you believe in a people? You know, see, say you're confusing, young man. Too confusing. You believe in a man mission, you know, try to get him and try to fling him under the bus and try, you know, you like you say, the people in Jamaica, them so fully dunce, you know, politically, the one them want to follow on that you can't tell them anything and them follow it and them spread it. We don't see so we like dissect everything. And we're part of the truth from lies, you know. Saying if you tell a lie now, we're going to have you half. Because remember, you know, when you tell one lie, everything where you say a lie, you know, it's the truth, we have to dissect it. To sieve out the truth. When you start tell lie like that, see? So when you hear me right or something, I could go in some Manley now. But you hear Bruce. I tell you, say the man, they are statesman. Because where Manley, I could go in some Manley and see what Manley do. I could move him. I could move him out of the way. But I could go in the statesman. Well, look, real leaders now. Yeah? They look a fake leader. See? I want to play the first year. The second year, when I'm in to 72, 73 budget more I play it. But before I play that, I play some other things with Manley and hear where I say yes. Yeah? Now for hear where I say close to him heart. Hear this now. This is one. Yeah.
To my heart. How's it? When a man and his loved one can look at a roof and know that it cannot leak, can know there is a room that they can put the children in, and know that at night the children can go and sleep there in peace.
It is indeed a far stretch for the government to now go and take $11 billion per year for the next year, $44 billion to use to reduce the debt.
Under the Holness administration, a total of 45.6 billion Jamaican dollars was removed due to an amendment to the NHD Act in 2017. This year, the government again passed legislation extending this for 5 more years, 2021 to 2026.
What?
By 2026, the Andrew Holness-led administration will have taken from NHD a total of Jamaican $102.6 billion. This is 5% of the country's GDP.
All right, so let me just move that again. So you see, so man, they set up the housing trust and everything. And you come talk about it because them did move some money from it. And then tell you about it and say, yes, I'm against this. Right? I think in a Porsche time. Then him come now and him take even more. Can't follow him. Okay. This is half the NHC where I run up and down with, you know. So man, they set that to, you know. Yes. Okay. Because see I'm turn up to superpower like where thing they that about look while. The poor and the needy. Let me just play this. Let me play this. The rich. When we stand up to the rich, because you stand up to the rich.
Amused by the suggestion that the thing, for instance, that really frightened people was socialism. That's not what frightened people. What frightened people in Jamaica was that there was a group who had a great life for a long time. They'd been very privileged. And they had found ways for years never to pay their taxes, to make no contribution to the development of a just society.
Oh.
And before we declared the democratic socialism, we had begun to address the problem of privilege, the gap between the rich and the poor. We had started to introduce wealth taxes to get at people who had very skillfully avoided income taxes for many years.
So the wealth taxes, see it because the gap between the rich and the poor. You know, hear them thing from owners. I know the gap. And the PSO the matter, man. So them want in him neither, you know. Because hear this.
And we had begun land reform, redistribution of land, and there were all the objective signs of the first attempt to build an egalitarian society, which begins with the dismantling of the citadels of privilege.
Dismantling the citadels of privilege. So you think you have more prime minister them that come in and follow this and make we have an equal Jamaica across the thing? Oh, this is wrong. Oh, this is wrong. This is what I preach about. This is what I burn them for. That's what I burn the big old dirty thinking PSOJ. Yeah, that's what I burn them. Them no want to pay certain taxes and come down and catch them. Yeah.
And for instance, the migration from Jamaica predated the declaration of democratic socialism. But naturally, once democratic socialism was declared, it provided a convenient label.
Yeah, so them use that as a label. Them use a label, but them just start run because they don't want to pay the tax, them don't want to do nothing, them just want the wealth. Them control it, they take back the land and say land the farm. And that same land, you know, them take off from the people, them like down in a Westmoreland, you know. Yes, some foreigner own it. Oh, him get for own it, me don't know. Yes, I land up a port and 2,000 acres, them own it. And the man then they couldn't own it. Can no, him put it there that no foreigners control a little piece of rock. You have to control it. Good idea? Of course. What bad about it? Well, brilliant. But them, when them feel you know, them can control a media house. So media houses and spread them propaganda still not work. It's right in front of them. Yeah, Bruce, come talk. Yeah, say you credit him for him talk the truth. Get real. You understand? Yeah.
It's very, very fundamental.
Hear this now.
Fundamental to us. It's a non-negotiable item on our agenda.
Non-negotiable.
We start from certain positions of principle. One, Cuba is our nearest neighbor.
2,
Cuba is a member of the third world like us. 3, Cuba fights at our side for changes in the world economic system. 4, we find Cuba.
So if people not tell me about the world and who and the world economics will change up, them man have fight for change the world economic system long time. So what him could have do wrong? But you can't point a finger at them and say, hey, him thief the purse, him do this. The things them where people live off of the whole of the house them from Portmore go right back. National Housing Trust. Where that go? You have to credit the man. See? Hear what the man just said? Hear this.
Cuba is a member of the third world like us.
Third world.
3, Cuba fights at our side for changes in the world economic system.
2,
4, we find Cuba the most principled country to deal with. They operate on a basis of respect for sovereignty and non-interference in other people's internal affairs. They have an internationalist policy that if you say to them, come and be my friend, we think you have certain skills that are interesting. We think you've done certain things that are interesting. We would like to have a look at what you've done. Would you like to cooperate with us in a field? They say, fine. If you don't want to cooperate, they say, fine. We have long since understood that they are on a particular path of development that is obviously massively supported by their people and which is a product of their objective circumstances. Their revolution arose out of the horrors of one of the worst tyrannies the world had ever known. And a lot of their experience is conditioned by that fact. We are a totally different thing. We had a...
Let me just stop you and Rasta Black. We don't need the writer, so we say Michael had philanthropist for America. They try to mash him up, come off of me thing. You're one of them who has spread the propaganda if you move, man. You have to move better. Go on, man. Move, man.
A different kind of society, different traditions. We had a functioning plural democracy. And we're on what we call our democratic socialist path of development, which has certain points of similarity with theirs, but very substantial points of difference with theirs, and we respect each other. But even more important than all of that. And this is what is non-negotiable to us.
Non-negotiable.
Cuba is a legitimate part of the world and this hemisphere. And it has one of the most legitimate governments in the world, because legitimacy is a function of popular support and nothing else. Nothing else legitimizes except people. And no country, in our view, no country has the right to impose sanctions upon Cuba or any other country.
Oh, you forgot about the man of philanthropists for America. You! Who listen to you say you're Rasta? So him a work for America when him a tell them and a talk to America what you couldn't do. And you not do in your corner. Yeah? See them draw all kind of sanction and you write foolishness. And we are right, don't come on your side, you know. You can run your way, you know. You understand? I'm gonna stand up for you with me about this, so against a nuclear power country. Whoever do that in the Caribbean or anywhere else. Yeah? When them sanction Cuba because Batiste did over there and them get rid of them. We know, remember we know we used to, you know, come here so with it, you know. I better open back German and no go back to German, but don't come put here and put no foolishness around here. None at all. Yeah? I mean this around here. Eh? You see me I say, aye. So why they say try to bring him down? But yeah, what the man I say about them? And him come right that. Don't come round here, sir. We know the first, what I want to know, man. Listen this again. Listen again.
And nothing else. Nothing else legitimizes except people. And no country, in our view, no country has the right to impose sanctions upon Cuba or any other country.
You know what I'm saying? Any other country who attack America. So why you right that? You know, see, you know, have no sense. At me round here saying, no, we don't invite you around here. Remember me, this round here, the man of the wilderness. So you have to be careful when you come around here, so if you don't have no sense, keep it to yourself. Okay? All right. Hear this. And you see who I talk to, but you're still him and that fit for America. And him and them. And him, not the same to tackle them. Eh? Okay.
That has legitimacy. To us, therefore, it is non-negotiable that Cuba must be accepted as a full, free, and untrammeled member of the world community and the hemispheric community.
True.
And if that is not so, we can't make it so. I don't say this in arrogance. I'm talking about what we stand for, not what we can make happen. But what we stand for, we will not move over, and we'll pay any price for.
And pay any price, and you come right to foolishness of people like you, may I tell you, you know, we're not bad for the country, you know, not for go away, you know. We're not for go away. People like you know make it bad for the country. Yeah? Because although you hear it from the man himself, not my word, but female word. I want to see what I want, and it's there. You still come and write your foolishness, you have to flush you. Yeah, man. You know better than the thing them go down at the toilet, brother. You for go, man.
And, you know, looking at it from a practical point of view, you could say this. If you can do that to Cuba because somebody doesn't like the Cuban Revolution, then how do I know that you don't do that to me tomorrow?
Ah, you got the man smart. Hey, people, look at now. And them think that these are the way for things. You hear what I'm saying? Eh? Non-negotiable. If you can do that to Cuba, how we know you're not do it to we tomorrow? Yes, still that them do to him for true. This is him advanced than them. So this is all me talk about friend killers and all kind of things, because if me and your brethren, and you have some other brethren, and when me look, you plan to kill a brethren there. So I mean, we just know you have some other man go up and you plan to kill them. I kill one, not kill one day. But you think me for trust you? And you have friend killer. You are punk. You not go trust you. See? So we know say you not go want to try me tomorrow. We have to go move you out of the way. It don't make no sense. When talk, it make sense. And you are right, foolishness, man. Me think, don't do it when me run here, man. Remember me this, you know, not fool on yourself, you know. Go back to Jamal, man. See? Yeah, man. Go and play alone.
So you don't like something that I do?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying, oh, you know you not do it tomorrow to we. When we not like something, when you not like something, what me do? Eh? And you still is the same man when you have 6 company backside, around the backside, an American company. Force buy back that and have 50% shares and take over the backside thing. That him could have sent the youth them to school, straight up to university, free education, free all kind of little things. Same man, so him raffle a lot of feathers. He never thief the money or nothing like that. No. Remember going to play
any price for.
Play any price.
And, you know, looking at it from a practical point of view, you could say this. If you can do that to Cuba because somebody doesn't like the Cuban Revolution, then how do I know that you don't do that to me tomorrow? Because you don't like something that I do.
Oh.
Would you say then that this is a reason why you are dissatisfied with the absence of sanctions against South Africa while there are sanctions against Cuba?
It does not. Well, I'm not an easy person to embitter, but that makes me as near to bitter as anything in the contemporary world. It's something that I said in Maputo, actually, at a conference to which I was invited this year, that it really is a tragic commentary on human values in the world, that there are still sanctions against this really very brave and brilliant social and human experiment which is taking place in Cuba. Even if you don't agree with the methodology, it's a remarkable experiment. And you can leave sanctions against that country and apply not one sanction. Well, they're now talking about an arms embargo, but not one economic sanction against the ultimate leper of the international community, South Africa.
Oh, chat for black people, South Africa. Nobody never see that. So the man are very leader, you know. Yeah, man, a statesman, real statesman, man. And about this Jamaica alone. But people in the third world alliance talk up for the next country. And I care what them do, him tell him pay any price. I can't believe somebody that just come and type a foolishness there. Eh? You not type them foolishness there when you see me I play this, man. You know, I have no time for them foolishness there. You see me, I said no time. Well, I'm before I play that, I'm play this, I play two of them and make one ear.
At least can you try a thing in a D beginning by stepping up to.
Hear this. Hear this.
By standing up to Uncle Sam. The two-party did now have a fall in line.
The big powers for hundreds of years, and where are we? Where are we?
Upsetting Jamaica's powerful neighbour seems to have been a Manley speciality. When he came to power in 1972, he moved into head-on conflict with the interests of American big business. Bauxite is big business. It's the raw material from which aluminium is made. It's only found in a handful of countries, and Jamaica has 2 billion tons of it.
Oh.
Before Manley came to power, the entire Jamaican bauxite industry was controlled by 6 North American companies.
6.
The country's greatest natural asset belonged to someone else. The Jamaicans received only a pittance in royalties, about $40 million a year.
40 million.
After they were elected, Manley's government began to negotiate with the bauxite companies, and after fierce resistance began to buy into the industry, mainly by compulsory purchase. 2 years later, Jamaica was paying for a 51% controlling interest, and her revenue from bauxite had gone up to $200 million a year.
That agreement creates a new and, we believe, historic partnership between the company and Jamaica.
He also formed the International Bauxite Association, a producers' cartel similar to OPEC in the oil industry.
So him did form the Bauxite Association, you know, compared to like the OPEC industry. Because we have 200 million tonight. You see what him do? Them are fighting. A man sit down and do these things. And them things I see right now. You get a real leader, you can't go around that. You can't go around it, none at all. None at all. A man for come right this and know say the man that stand up to giant. Me not see no other leader do these things. Stand up to giant like him do. Don't do it. You mad? Yeah.
It was to ensure that poor countries got the maximum revenue from one of their few natural resources. But more significantly, it was the first time that Manley, using his socialist principles, went into action against American huge corporations and won.
Let's remember that wherever imperialism works, the people must unite to defeat it.
Unite to defeat it. A man will come right and a mark up him foolishness. Them man will do the work. Him do it. Yeah, man, him do it, man. You see me, the man do it. Saying, you know, we don't have to chat foolishness, man. That's how we say when I play politics, man, we are Monday heights. Hear this. Eh? Man, I come right foolishness when man I do good program. Yeah.
Him neighbor ramp-fi style Uncle Sam.
Now, why are we taking this risk to anger the United States of America? And the answer is this: we are not angering the United States of America. They are angering themselves.
Oh.
They are not going to tell me what relationship I have with Fidel Castro. We have that friendship with Cuba as part of a world alliance of third world nations that are fighting for justice for poor people in the world. I tell you as the party leader, as long as this party is in power, we intend to walk through the world on our feet and not on our knees.
We paid for it.
You hear that? So when you want, let me tell you this. When you hear them man come out and talk to them, it will at them head. A little country like that, small little thing, I give it so much problem. No. I say if you stand up for your people and stand up and talk about poor people, the rich one, them it hurt them head too. Who want to fly out and run away for them business. Not the greedy one, them, the greedy one, them run away, but the rich and the one where, you know, circle up them head and know, say, hey, poor people, if you have a piece of the pie, them stay. Them did stay. See? Them stay. Yeah. Them stay. So the man has stand up. To the giant now, man, come and write foolishness. You can't write foolishness on ya. And by the way, the man that didn't even division neither. Hear this. Yeah. Hear this.
Now, winding up now. Let me tell you how wind up now. Socialism has got to be built. We have to build it like a house. It can't be handed down. So who come into socialism for a handout? No.
And at that, Andrew love the handout thing, you know. The people running down, you know. 2 grand and piece of chicken wing or, you know, something this and some rum and boom like with Charles and them thing there. Handout, you can't, the handout business, they must go on. Yeah? Yeah? If you vote for move the country forward, not to go backward, we see the country move backward. Then, you know what I'm saying? The handout? You can't come say, oh, my do handout. You say, no. You want everybody have something. Everybody can eat. And all right. Then you have another way you're hearing in the house again, you know. And more stiffer penalties every day, you know, for poor people, you know. Stiffer penalty every day, you know. Yeah, man. See? Yeah.
Not so. It have to be built. And it need. Everybody want to work. Everybody must have love. Everybody must have discipline. We must keep our cities clean. No socialist would ever drop a piece of dirt or litter in the streets, because the socialist would remember the one coming behind. Only people with a capitalistic mentality would ever dirty the streets. Who have love, who have justice, who have concern, keep your city clean. Make I tell you what the party must.
You know, your people are talking about this. Who? Watch out, you know. Well, and bigger fee, and bigger. Man, I tell you what to do. If you remember people behind there, so you have to show love. But if you get through everybody, to get through it. Everybody if you do this and that. You want real leaders when them talk, them do the thing. Listen, the man are good. And when him say, him not just talk it, him do it. Him put them in play. Yeah, man. Yeah.
The party, our party is open to all.
To all.
Our party must.
That means him now go and take a green wag and push up another, but you know, yeah, man, they push people, brag on the people and anything there. And I said, no, this and that. Just listen when I tell about the party, when party, just listen.
Be first in discipline.
Discipline.
Our party must be first in work. Our party must be first in sacrifice. Our party must be first in study. You must study. If you're a socialist, you must study. You must study. That's why we start all the great programs, literacy, so that we can bring knowledge. True knowledge is power.
Yeah.
You must.
And them thing that Andrew for start back. Great program, literacy that they bring knowledge to knowledge, knowledge of power for you. Yeah, man, him do it.
Read. Now I have a book called Manley and the New Jamaica. Who should find a way to read it. My own little book I write for you is you I write it for. Politics of change is you I write it for. To give you wisdom and understanding. Read it. Make group bite and somebody read it and want to discuss it because you must be first in study. Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
My last word is for the role of leadership.
Leadership.
First of all, the leadership of socialism must walk in humility.
Humility.
Humility. Must be humble. Must be humble.
Mark, you're humble. Andrew, you're humble. But see Mark humble, you know, till him say him too quiet. Andrew, you're humble. No, you just lie. You lie. You're dangerous. You're the lightest thing walk on earth. Yeah, man. See? Him humble. Andrew honest. Coolness. Him humble. Him humble. Them not humble. Because people do all kind of things. Just listen to this.
Must always be humble. There is no place for arrogance in the party that I lead. And anybody that is arrogant over the people must get out of leadership.
Yes.
The only one that is fit to lead is the one that walks hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, equal with the people, loving with the people.
Loving.
That's why I don't want no big flashy motor car. I don't want nobody in my party go with their flashy clothes.
Yeah.
I dress simple. And I drive in a simple little car. And them driving a simple little car. Because we must walk with the people. The day we think we're bigger than the people, we have no business to lead. Wow. Socialism walks in humility with the people. If you're a socialist, you must have love and concern. And if you're a leader, you must stay close to the people. I said to the leaders of socialism, stay close to the people. When the people are worried and unhappy, don't run away from them. Stay close like a shepherd.
And don't buy $170 billion worth of things to commit genocide in a ghetto. This is what Andrew do. Militarize the police force. Yeah, man, not a joke. Saying? Like you want to commit a big genocide against the same people them who have vote. Me never see man they do that. No, sir, man they never do that. You see me I say, yeah. You know, I walk and with them and I'll be a threat. Them people are sent to you, you know. Yeah? Till I eat that Google can come out and I talk about this is from sending this and that you have to say Google can't tell nobody what to do pan social media and them thing. And go man. It's too enough, man. Go man. Grab a buckle, man. Very out of order. Yeah? Yeah, man.
If you're a socialist, you must have love and concern. And if you're a leader, you must stay close to the people. I said to the leaders of socialism, stay close to the people. When the people are worried and unhappy, don't run away from them. Stay close like a shepherd. Give them love. Give them care. That is socialism. The leader in socialism must know so that he can explain.
Yes.
He must understand so that he can lead. He must inspire by example.
By example.
And above all, he must have integrity.
So, inspire by example. So, if we follow Andrew example in something, let me go to the road and say, independence start from a road. That is stupid. Every time I think he might do the stupidest thing, him come back and do something stupid than that. Eh? Can I take the people them for idiot? See? Every time him come back now go buy a shots and him know so okay, them shots are when there's people will lock up the people them because them are carrying some things with, you know? Some fake goods, Jamaica, see that gone around 200 million US worth of fake goods where the Chinese them are carrying. And people have to buy from them to go hustle, you know? Saying? You know, make sure the thing them right, man. Yeah, come, me I support you. Do it with Clarks, take off your shoes, walk through water, stop trick the people. Them man, they never do that. Sir, man, they never do that. Him not trick you. Them come on, them, and them not trick you, man. See? Him not trick people, man. Drive little cars, little simple car for you. When Andrew come now in our country, with the dollar, remember the dollar never stays, so now the dollar gone, you know. So I know you don't know how you are spending, you're not going to spend this lavish lifestyle and this. When you look, 2 or 3 of the same car. Range Rover to you know. And baby car, you know, when you look the amount of police, you know things. Not even Biden. When you check it out for a big country like that with 300 million, yeah? So you work it out, same like when them say Jamaica have the most church per capita. You work it out like that, and you have bigger, more security around him than what Biden have. Believe it or not. Just work it out to the size of the country, the amount of people. Same like when they work it out with the church and everything. Because we have more churches than US or anywhere else, you know. But to the size of Jamaica and the amount of church, them just more church per square mile per capita. Smart place. You understand? So you work it out same way. Andrew have a bigger security than Joe Biden. Same way. Yeah, man. Eh? Them man are weird. I move simple. In our country where we budget gonna 1 trillion plus. Eh? And you care for the people then. See, you ever hear them talk to the people them kind of way, yeah? I deal with the people them kind of way, no. I be a threatening and send police here, man. Foolishness, garbage.
Close like a shepherd. Give them love. Give them care. That is socialism. The leader in socialism must know so that he can explain. He must understand so that he can lead. He must inspire by example. And above all, he must have integrity. Integrity. Integrity.
Tell me now the government now, who the government have integrity? When you can put up some name, I'll just see one I put up. I'll put up some name, I'll put up them have integrity, put 100%, I'll put 0. Yeah, just put 0 if them not have none. When you can't put them up, no, them watch it, you know, so them can't see it. So when you put up them name for me now, if them have integrity, you put 100. If them not have none, just put 0. Start from the Prime Minister, go back. Put the Governor General there too, Governor General. And Google Gaga too. Where each up in the commissioner chair. Yeah, none of them. See there? One big word, none of them. See? Integrity. 0, see there? You know, I see it on yourself, you know. You just ask them. Yeah, man, see that 0. No integrity at all. I'm a matter of fact, I'm trying to mash up integrity commission to backside. They have no integrity, you know. Look on 0, 6 that. See? They are trying to mash up integrity. Watch it. When you see them there? See the people them respond there. See them there? When you see them, they might put up a name to see a 0. No integrity, see the 0. Eh? Eh? See there? Yeah, man. 0, big fat 0. See there? 0. See them there? Eh? Watch out. We play about this yes again. Eh? Watch out. Here it is.
He must understand so that he can lead. He must inspire by example. And above all, he must have integrity. 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 Only honesty can lead the people in socialism.
Yeah, which one of them honest? So you see now the government right now. Which one of them you see honest right now? I deal with that thing. Which one of them you see honest? Because Mr. Road $10 billion and them not talk to me none at all. None whatsoever. You see me I say? Eh? Which one of them honest right now? When you can't give me one of them name from out of the government, one, but none, backside, see that. No go just ask a question, you know, see people them you think people are idiot, when I watch see that none of them. See? So I'm to Google Gaga. Him honest? I want to strike 5. Eh, them honest? You see that? 0. When I read it, you know, when I read it for myself, and I see it there. Eh? Yeah, man. Yeah, but see that 0. See that? Honesty. All them do is sit down, tell lie, run out to the bag of lie, and attack a bag of crap. We don't know that to them. None. Look there.
Socialism. The leader in socialism must know so that he can explain. He must understand so that he can lead. He must inspire by example. And above all, he must have integrity. 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 Only honesty can lead the people in socialism. Therefore, my comrades, let us build together. And I call upon you now.
And look how the man are respectful now. Because Rasta they get prosecuted. You don't know from when and couldn't survive. Him play a part for rise Rasta. Although you hear that one that just send him Rasta this and that. Him like him don't know that. But you know say Rasta get prosecuted. All who are Rasta and Father Andrew, they have for them business that. And we can that's something I say, you know. You understand? No. You prosecute the man do them all kind of things, and who they fling them in a prison, you want to fling them this, and anger them like them and a body. You hear him say ja and free them up. Hear this.
In the name of the Father, in the name of God,
hear this now.
In the name of Allah, in the name of Jehovah, in the name of Jah.
You hear much Jah is there, so? Next Prime Minister, you couldn't even say Jah. Can you them take for dirty here, people? Yeah? You see it? Yeah? Yeah, man. Eh? This is what you talk about when you talk about good leader. You forgot for good leader, man, and not make nobody come and pack up here doing nobody bag garbage. Yeah? Yeah? Mr. Bruce Colin come and Bruce Colin. A man like this, them sell out, you know. You see me I say? Eh? Man like this, them sell out, and it bad. And then use them look at politics foolishness and talk about bag of foolishness. You see me I say? Yeah, man. I remember, you know, Uncle this alone me ear. Before I play this. Uncle this alone me ear Andrew come with. Before him come with the big money. Yeah. Hear this.
I say to all my MPs, we are in the business of public service.
What?
We're not in it for ourselves. We're not in it to make ourselves better. We are in it to make your life better off. And the moment that you feel that you are in politics for yourself, then I say to all of my MPs, the moment that it is appearing that you are in it for yourself and not for the people, that is the time when you should leave the scene as a politician.
So you know, so that from a man the book, script book that. You hear what I'm saying? They mean it for service because man they say about the arrogance. And say you arrogance and move and thing. You hear me just play it because eh? So these, remember, I played them same story Manley, you know. So I'm just flick it through and I say, you know, them there for service. They are not in it. But that not show me. My wife do a building at 800 million. She say, the road forgot you want 800 million. Them there the clearance of some $100 million now, 800 million for something. So you see it? Because him really study Manley for you want to eat him and use against the people. Eh? And then him come back. Come say, listen, wanna pay, wanna get, I wanna pay for. They hear me right, sir? Oh, you trust somebody like this? Oh! Eh? Oh, you trust somebody like this? Because him come back and tell you what you pay, and for raise a pay and them thing, them say never in it for nothing like that. But at the arrogance, man, they talk about me. Just play two now. Him sit down and study it, and then him freak it. We are not in it. We're in it to serve, and any time, that's the way to move. The same word, him just freak them round. We don't realize it. Eh? When I say can't stand, we don't know can't stand, man. Yeah, we don't know can't stand, man. Can't stand, can't people, you know. All right. So 7 years, see. Not all him not do. Yeah. You understand? Not all him not do. Nothing. 7 years, see. Let me show you something. This is the first years for Manley. This is I can't play this. Well on there. Say me wait there now. I forgot to play that. The first year for Michael Manley. I'm going to play this. So first year, more the budget. Yeah. 73 budget. I have to play this. If we can hear it. Michael Manley, Michael, I have to play this fast, you know, man. I have to play this, you know. All right. This is what I use. You have to use them thing and mark them, you know. You have to use them thing and budget. All right, 3 or 4. So I'm going to play this. Everybody can hear this. Hear this.
We are starting for the first time national service in Jamaica. We feel the great need is in education.
Education.
And we're going to call for the young people to give us a period of time when they get back into the primary system to teach before they move on out into their careers. Once a child reaches 16 or 17, if they say fail their O-level exam, we will then ask them to give 2 years, volunteer for 2 years, to come in and teach in the primary schools while we look after them, which will also give them a chance to try again for their exam, in which case they might then be able to take advantage of it to move on further. If the child passes the O-level and wants to move on to A-level or some kind of technical training, child will go, but we will ask it to carry the obligation of service. And if it goes right to the end of the university system, so be it.
End of university.
Time we're going to say, come and teach certain subjects in the technical schools, come and teach subjects even for 2 years. We are starting for the first time around national service by putting our skills back through our secondary system, cycles back into the training of more skills so as to bring the light of knowledge and freedom to the people that are being born and growing up in the system.
So you team tell about the people born and grow up, right?
Move on to A-level or some kind of technical training. Child will go, but we will ask it to carry the obligation of service. And if it goes right to the end of the university system, so be it.
University.
But in that time, we're going to say, come and teach certain subjects in the technical schools, come and teach subjects even for 2 years in the primary schools, create a revolution in the knowledge of the people by putting our skills that we've got through our secondary system, cycles back into the training of more skills so as to bring the light of knowledge and freedom to the people that are being born and growing up in the system.
Knowledge and freedom. Knowledge and freedom.
I think it's the most exciting challenge and opportunity for Jamaica since independence. Something to stir the fire of nationalism and patriotism in their heart, Mr. Speaker. The National Service, they'll be asked to give 2 years, mainly in teaching, but also if people prefer perhaps the literacy program, they can help with the youth development program, with the youth camps that are coming on stream later this year, the new type of youth development. There are all sorts of ways in which they can help put back into their country so that instead of drowning through the lack of resources to create training, we use our own resources that say, let me give back something to the country that gave me both birth and the life opportunity of higher education. Because of all this planning, sir, I'm very pleased to be able to announce something more about education. At the present time, about 2,500 children in each age group move through into the secondary system and then some into the comprehensive, the technicals, etc. Because of plans already made, already 9,000 of those children will be able by next year, September, to move into expanded technical schools and expanded secondary schools. That still leaves another 10,000 of junior secondaries with nowhere to go right now. Because of the call for the volunteers and the getting of the secondary schools to give back the training in the system, we are going to be able to revolutionize the quality of the primary education because a well-educated youngster that is going in. You're going to be able to release the best teachers to move up the system and strengthen the system inside the junior secondary. And by the introduction of the chip system next year. Among the 19,000 junior secondaries, 9 of whom will go on to secondary, but 10 of whom will remain, we will be able to give 2 years further training and lift the age of the junior secondary schools from 15 to the age of 17.
This now was a real, them budget debate, yeah. You know, you're about to buy weapon of mass destruction to destroy the kids them and destroy them. No. You're here to capture them and send them right through up to university. None of them, you know, leave them back. Just listen the budget good. Remember, you know, when 1972, and it's a 73 budget. So that's 1 year, but how much thing put on stream in a 1 year. And other things when put in place. And you so embrace the money though. Backside. And just go do some boom boom and buying back and then capture back, then get back the land them for the poor people them. Land reform and do all kind of little things. Put poor people in there, so start build the house, them set up them thing, them and do all kind of things. Listen to what the man do. Clear.
What we want to do with the 10,000 is to create training in the junior secondaries that is particularly orientated to the needs of the economy. Therefore, that 2 years of extra training in the junior secondary for the other 10,000 will have a heavy vocational bias, strong on work attitudes, concepts of work discipline, and the creation of skills that will be particularly identified by industry as the things of which we are short. You want to see this country can take one thing and lift it out of the quagmire of politics and let it be as like a beacon summoning the nation to the solution of its own problems through self-reliance. I come back now, Mr. Speaker, to where I began.
Through self-reliance. Come back to where I began. Listen.
Which was the problem of an age group marching forward.
An age
you
group?
You have, say, 50,000 children of 15, all with their anxious parents behind them. Of the 50,000 children roughly of that age next year, instead of 9,000 with a hope, and 41 the face of that war, at one stroke we will have lifted it to 28,000 children who will be receiving further training of one sort or another. More than 3 times in one stroke. And the key is national service.
National service.
Of what we gain from the privilege of education. When we talk of taxes, I say to the people, I know it is hard. I know it reminds me, I hear all the jokes and fine, you know, the better the bitter, and that's all what makes life worth living. But let me remind everybody so that, you know, it's a very funny thing about life, Mr. Speaker. Many a man has died of an illness because there was not a doctor to prescribe one dose of medicine.
Okay.
And many a man lives in the world today, Mr. Speaker, because there was a doctor that had the courage to say, draw one drop of the medicine, it will taste bad, it will be bitter, but it is the thing that will release you to the better that must come. And therefore, I say, I know the taxes are, but I say to a person, when you're thinking of you bet, and I hope you win it, wherever you are, whoever you are, think that that is helping to start the revolution again in education, to lift it yet again from where the torch bearers of the past have brought it up to now. If you're drawing on a cigarette, think that it is helping, that either it was going to stay down, or the condensed milk go up, or we couldn't start this great new initiative in education. We couldn't give the chance. We couldn't let the mothers see the whole light of hope dawn for the children of the next generation. Something had to pay.
Yeah.
And rather than creep along like before, we said, let us be bold now.
Yeah.
Let us be brave now. Let us take time and destiny by before that now. So that we can set tomorrow's generation free.
Tomorrow's generation.
A person buying a car.
Yeah, but here, Andrew, you ever say, yeah, I said tomorrow's generation, or you just buy the weapon of mass destruction to get rid of tomorrow's generation too. That's what you do, you know, you get rid of them, you know. And then they have a family they wipe out every one of them young men, they drop out. We want to catch the young minds then. We don't want to spend so much money on that. Instead of create employment, I will do back youth service and then we take care of the school education system and them thing there. And rise them thing and put back people on work, man, real work. And stop going and chat foolishness. Yeah, man. Hear this.
Sure, it had 76% tax before, so now it has 25% more. It's not because you want people to have cars, but something has to pay. And maybe somebody buying a $4,000 car, which already had 75% tax on it, maybe, or something around there. And it's another 25%, not as much as was there before. Let them think that maybe that money will be supplying perhaps 2 jobs for 2 people that have never had a job in their lives. And ask yourself, do you love your country enough for that to be worthwhile? And I say, sir,
listen to this.
We talk of change.
Change. What change?
What is change? Change, sir, is willingness to look at your system and have the courage to know what is wrong. More is not change.
More is not change.
Change is to reorder the values of your life. Change is to have a vision of a new hope for a society. Change is to have the courage to invest something now in sacrifice so that tomorrow's people may be free. Change.
That tomorrow people may be free. You hear this? Always a thing about the future, don't
It is a matter of a vision of justice.
Vision of justice.
And the talk of change, was there change?
Yes.
Let us speak of change. Labor Day was change.
Labor Day.
Began to feel self-reliance.
Self-reliance.
The People's Food Complex that is coming is change.
People Food Complex.
Operation Grow is change.
Operation Grow.
Leasehold system is there for change.
The leasehold system can you lease and hold it. And then it turn over to you. You take them back from them big boys and them thing and at least them fight. They make them fight. When you never have nothing you on hillside like your goat, like mountain goat. The man say, yo, come down. I mean, make them eat. Come down. It's flat land here too. You can't own this too. Can't work. Can't have just a handful of rich family own up the whole place and then like I just slave the same way I go on. The man come and change that. Give the man him respect. Well, Bruce, come and talk. Yeah? Yeah, come and talk. So you can't say, okay, Bruce, you come and you make your vice beard. And then Andrew himself come and talk how great the man is. After him, I try to fling the man under the bus. Switch up too much, man. Yeah?
Technical legislation is changed.
You hear the integrity legislation, you hear who carrying the integrity legislation, you hear the integrity commission, the integrity legislation. And I eat them, I try and mash up. But grab them now. You hear this?
The literacy program is changed.
The literacy program, Jamal, is changed. Just about, no, by 12 months, 1.5, the whole of these have the man put in a place. And then I tell you other things, them go put in a place. How much thing Andrew own let's put in a place? What? Those on state of emergency? That have to commit genocide or do something and lock up the people and pick me and all kind of things and then look for a vote. Eh? And threaten you with other penalties and prison time. You never hear him do this. No. Yeah.
Recognition of women's rights is changed.
Women's rights. When America have that. Passing in Jamaica, but long before America, I know them still not get certain good things right now. Him get this right from morning. Jamaica have that before them. Yeah.
Our work week for government workers is changed.
40 hours. Workers bank. 40 hours week. Hear this? 40-hour week. Hear this?
Program is changed. The recognition of women's rights is changed.
Women's rights.
The 40-hour work week for government workers is changed. The workers bank that is coming is changed.
Workers bank.
The creation of equal status for all children in Jamaica is changed.
Equal bank for all children.
The law to prevent non-Jamaicans owning our land is changed.
Non-Jamaican from owning the land. Law to prevent non-Jamaican from owning the land. Right now, them own everything. Yeah. Man, I really set it up. Them reverse it, you know. Them reverse it. I'm not chatting with them.
What is coming is change.
Hear this.
Creation of equal status for children in
Equal
Jamaica.
status.
The law to prevent non-Jamaicans owning our land is changed.
Non-Jamaican owning your land.
Using your effort is changed.
Getting me one vote.
Free education for the people is changed.
Yeah. It's really case on yeah.
National service will be put back is changed.
National service.
So we shall achieve power for the people and freedom in our time.
And the man did that thing about the whole slavery business and got you with it. When him come here, so him come to change up the whole thing and him do it. Him do it. In a 1 year, him do all these things. See him? Him do all these things. Yeah? You have to salute them kind of man, yeah. See? Yes, still them Andrew that try to show him under the bus. And then come here, son, and make the man same speech. That don't make no sense. Soon call about the family life. Soon call about the family life. Yeah. I tried to show a man like this under the bus. Eh? More than visionary. Yeah, Bruce say. Eh? And then you have some people still want to spread some little lie. Remember, we have the thing, you know, you have to educate yourself. I mean, hear him come here, so I tell you, say, hey, hard thing and lock up the youth, them and bring them where all the kids tell him, and tell you, say, love. Everybody if you have love. Everybody. I mean, hear him tell you, say, comrades, you have love. Get rid of them one over there, so. Everywhere comrades go, everywhere JLP go, them it dirty and nasty and thing. You know, say this, I know nothing like this. Because when you're prime minister, you're prime minister for the whole country. But if you have love, I'm going to tell you if you do all kind of things. And you set up everybody, you can't just set up one side. And you each up with the big boys, them alone. It never work. That's why I say Andrew can't trick me. Because I remember Andrew, I'm the brother. You know, yeah. You know, but he can't trick me. I mean, I allow him to trick the people them again. We can't do that, Andrew. Can't do it. Yeah? Not going to allow you. Yeah, you see me, I say education is the key, man. Knowledge of power. And what them say. And it hard. Look what I say. I'm going to say near Ras, this and that, when them I get chopped down by the then administration. Yeah? The past administration back in the days before Monday time. The past administration get chopped down. I'm gonna come and free, you know. That's gonna free for work and soon as equal with anybody else. And you come and write foolishness. When the man stand up, I want to say everything. It is there. We never stop chat foolishness. I real Rasta, if we not talk about slavery, we not talk about Rasta get slavery from government in Jamaica. Which party slave them? Eh? Chop them down like them and a human being, them a subhuman and all kind of things. You know, see that foolish? Eh? Mash them up. Eh? When them gonna come out and come talk and free to make a speech or do anything at all. When they get mashed up. Eh? Police trim with all grass back to backside. Eh? When if you have sense, man. When if you have sense. Know the right thing. Yeah? We want to run that, you know the right thing, man.
Aiming to captivate and empower. Look no further than Daisy Magazine. Daisy Magazine is the leading online publication in the U.S. Subscribe to Daisy Magazine, the digital subscription publication, for the chance to win $500 US. Subscribe at www.magster.com/p/Daisy for the chance to win. It's only open to subscribers on Wayne Lonesome YouTube platform. Remember, subscribe to the leading online publication, Daisy Magazine.
Up. You mean, man? Daisy Magazine. Remember, both trying to come up very soon, you know, so remember to have phone ticket. Same way. Daisy Magazine, subscribe. Leading magazine, you know. Out there. So I don't know that already. I know the thing already. Yeah, man, run us, I will keep it real and we have to hold the government accountable. Because I look on the 7 years gap. This is the first year when we just play the budget. And what them gonna do. When you read them budget, you know, them are talk about for fight this and fight that. If you never have an opposition at the time, I pick up with a superpower country that CIA infiltrate and try to kill her for own people, then we won't have a Jamaica like this. Yeah? And when we talk about them want reparation and this and that, when we talk about on the self and party and everything to want to do to Jamaica and wreck it. We not try to fling blame. I remember people have them access to everything now, and I like the TV and the radio one have can come and say me can educate them. I blind them to the truth. You know, I hear that. Remember we live through the whole of the thing, you know. We live through it, man. We can't trick us, man. We are Manleyites, we're good. And you have enough people are Manleyites. You have, as I said, you have some people enough vote. You have some at PMP, you have some at JP. Real Manleyites. Yeah? Yeah, man. You have to keep it real around here. We don't go around corner around here. You see me I say? You see me I say? Yeah, man. See? Yeah, man. So we don't have foolishness with them. Them can't go in our head, you know. Can't go in our head. They don't go around here and yeah, man. You see me I say? Can't work around here. Go hold them with the truth. So these are the things we have to use and beat them. And where Andrew do, him take out certain things and then him flick it around because him study Sir Manley. But him remember him have them out there, you know. A man was born, a man was dead, him not dead rich. Show me the house where Manley have. Man have a house from Beverly Hills, a big so. Him married to Beverly. Him have a house, him have a house from Beverly Hills. Him ever live in them kind of little thing. No, him not dead rich. Eh? Him not dead with them kind of little thing there. Eh? No. And then you have people know what to always still go around and talk foolishness. Oh, I'm not. You know, the whole of these kind of things. Help with these kind of things. For a man to come and say, talk the truth and say, John, no. Them kind of statesman, you know. Them know him, you know. Him not just talk, him do the thing. He make the changes for the poor. That who are run way. Hear them now, oh, the people them with money run and everybody run way. No. I don't want them to greed them and never want to pay no taxes. Yes, till them go to America, but pay them tax, because them couldn't go over there and pay no tax, you know. You want the Jamaica people feed that, you know. Jamaica place, you know. They never go pay them tax and do them thing. And then they make up them thing, but the truth are there. They can't remember America. Anything but them do it documented after certain years, them going to release it. You say go. Of course. Then here two of them are run out. Who money lock we up a camp and who them should apologize to me. When you look now, them use state of emergency. When them are try assassinate the man. And them come talk about it. Them talk about it. Try assassinate the man. See? And I saw certain posse farm and you see drugs and things start run through there in America and them can't take it no more. Then you see people start get deep and everything. You want to know that too, right? It is there. When you can go search, look on the documentary and everything. Everything documented, it's there. See? Enough of them gun them from Vietnam end up in Jamaica. Enough of the gun them will fight Vietnam end up in Jamaica. See? Them soldier M16 gun there and everything. You see me? I say, yeah, man. Yeah, man. See? And that's the truth. If we just keep it real. You know, go around corner around here, so. We keep it real around here, man. See? It's bad. So we just keep it real around here. Them can't go around with. Now make them go around with. Yeah? None at all. Play this.
Billions taken from the NHD.
All right. No, I play this already. I can move this. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We not play with them around here, you know. We have to keep them real around here, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah. We have to keep them real around here. We over there, you know. Go on to me thing here. Lonesome. Play this. I want a big friend.
Original father, Gregory Isaac. So me I want you know. No make no guy fool you know. So the clear yeah, simple thing. Hey, remember.
But remember say I'm me and Lonesome do this.
Just easy father Marga. Alright. They carry out. See? Wash up the whole place. You understand?
Right now, I'm present in Das. We know some as a nice man, wonderful man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I just started because of anything, you know? Yeah, that's the truth.
F-Tones, Leroy, Sybil, when you supply the Sybil?
That's true. Everything I said.
You hear that?
Yeah, man, I will alone, so I'm father, I know. Check it out.
Sometimes you're gonna be left out alone. Capleton, where you say, brother?
Them fi know, say me a the baddest thing ever born. No for them we say me never born. Me no like how no for them born. Cause them can't stop the the king of fire done.
Remember,
Elton,
yeah man, Eric Clara, yeah man. You saw the place full, room full, all full. You see who side of me? Original Johnny Clark. See it, you see me at top about the judgment. Yeah man, oh you brown, you bantan. That's why I tell you to be careful. Eh? You hear me? You have to cut it out here. The father tell himself.
Sometimes I never knew which way to turn. When the going gets, the tough gets going design. We'll never give up the fight, even though I'm broken up inside. I could never give up my pride.
Hear this now, sister.
Hard work brings great achievements. So give yourself, we're doing something.
Kelly, where you have the father, Kelly?
Big up every time, man. I'm aware of love.
Revolution is like me now. So come and just start my mind straight and we're doing business. Just
remember when we was our own picture frame, and nobody never used to call me name.
Well, too much blood stain running down the drain. Only get a youth man up in the pain. Well, too much blood stain running down the drain. Sight my little brother got hooked on cocaine. Too much blood stain running down the drain. Sight my little granny and she gone insane. Too much blood stain running down the
yeah man, yes man, up the man, yes man. Yes, yeah man. I'm man in the wilderness, man. Make them stay there, man. Yeah, man. We just hold it there, say, no. Man in the wilderness. Yeah, man. The renegade, we're not afraid, you know. How that? The dopes? Gregory? Yeah, man. Dopes, man. Yeah, man. Our thing stand up, you know. No splice on here. Yeah, man. Our thing them serious on here, man. See? Yeah, man. We set, you know. We set some things with them not set, but we know just come and talk. Them can't go around me, the man of the wilderness I want to them. What them go around me, man? Said things where them done, when them, because I know them run up in it, them I run up in it, so when them just a boom, I run up, I said, remember when them CV, them see something, right? Them never know, I say, it's a giant sit down around here, you know. Yeah, man, what you say, man? I mean, the wilderness, man, I want cool out, you know? Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, the wilderness, I want cool out. See? Them can't go around me, man. Me and them, man. Me and them. Stop trick with people around here. Me there, yeah? Later. Me out. Blessing. Oh.